Welcome back. We're here to preview Saturday's Premier League game between Leicester and Man City. Matt, let's start with the visitors. Another win last time.
Very important 3 points, wasn't it? It was obviously at home to Everton, where it's always a tough game. Everton done well at City in the past, in the last few seasons certainly, but pick up all 3 points. Obviously there was a big blow with the Aguero injury. Everyone knows about that, with 6 weeks possibly out, which is just a massive blow to their chances. I mean, the game itself was, they were lucky, City. I think the penalty incident was kind to say the least. James Milner, you could tell by his reaction, didn't he? He was sort of ready to get up after that. Before that, Mangala, I'm not sure what he's doing in the box. You know, he's flying drop kick someone, and that's a red card. Before the next one with Fernando was, you can understand why he's done it. It was Barry in the head, wasn't it? With Barry sort of going up. You can understand that one. The Mangala one was disappointing. Everton certainly were not pleased with the referee. He had a bit of a stinker, but to get the 3 points is just so important.
Yeah, the Aguero injury is just such a huge blow, isn't it? Obviously, he's been their superstar this season, and now he's not going to be back until mid-January probably. And Pellegrini's going to look to other players stepping up, and Vincent Kompany, Kompany, Torre, Silva, Aguero. That's been their sort of backbone the last 2 seasons, hasn't it? And Kompany's sort of been struggling with an injury recently, but he should be fit for this one. But Silva returning is the big one, I think, because he's been out for almost a month or maybe a bit more now, and he's such a key player for them. And if he can come back and sort of do all those playmaking things, in that sort of just outside the box, that'll give, because obviously Zeko or Jovetic, maybe both, are going to start this game in place of Aguero. And if they can sort of be a bit more poachy, in the box, trying to tuck away chances, and if Silva can do more of that playmaking stuff, that should be a big boost for them.
You mentioned players. I think Torre's the big one, isn't it? He has to step forward. Last season, was it 20 Premier League goals? I think he got from midfield, which is incredible. Sort of plays off the front sometimes defensive midfield. Early on the season, there's question marks, isn't there, over his sort of. He sometimes doesn't really look interested, doesn't really look too bothered. But when he is bothered, he scores goals. He scored the penalty last time out against Everton. But he's starting to find a bit of form. They got that red card in Champions League, which was poor from him. But if his head's right, he can get it from, and he can certainly fire City with the goals they're going to be missing from Aguero.
Yeah, and there's 4 wins in a row now, and they'll definitely be, they're only 3 points off Chelsea now, given theirs, a bit of a slip. Chelsea drew with Sunderland and Newcastle and lost to Newcastle recently. So City have climbed right up to second and only 3 points behind Chelsea now. The title race is definitely back on. That's probably the worst team Leicester could play at the moment, because Leicester, bottom of the table, 4 points off safety. They've lost 8 of their last 10 games. It's just really disappointing for them, because they started the season so well, but the last game against Aston Villa, they're a team sort of down in the bottom half with them, and they would have fancied, maybe getting a point out of this, or maybe even better than that. But 2-1 defeat, it was disappointing, because they took the lead in that game as well. But Paul Konchesky got sent off, a bit unlucky because it's since been rescinded, so that was a bit unlucky that they went down to 10 men. But it's hard to see them picking up a win again soon.
Wasn't many positives from that Villa game, that's for certain. I think one slight positive to take was Joa getting back on the score sheet, wasn't he? I think he might actually be out for this game, which would be a big blow for them. He started the season really well, scored in their last win, which was against United. It seems so long ago, beginning of the season, 5-3, and everyone thought, I think Jamie Vardy was good in that game as well. Everyone thought they were going to push forward, but in fairness to Leicester, against the big teams at home, they've done quite well. Obviously beat United 5-3, draw with Arsenal, drew with Everton. Done okay. I think when they started like that, people were thinking, could Leicester really push forward this season? But it's been so disappointing lately, and like you said, that they're really struggling.
Not many people have given them a chance against a bit of a rampant City at the moment. What's your score prediction?
I can't really see him winning, no, to be honest, or even getting a point. It's disappointing. Leicester are just really struggling. City are on the up, even with the Aguero injury. So I think City will win 2-0.
2-0. Yeah, I'm going to go with 2-goal margin as well, but I think it's going to be 3-1. So both fancy fairly comfortable City wins here.